Hey guys, welcome back to the news. It is me, your host, Rattle from Channel 69. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys are having a lovely evening. We got a lot of stuff to cover today. Special edition episode with a follow-up documentary on the induction to the Hall of Fame. We have the one and only Poker Rev, who had 7 consecutive wins for Open Mouth Thumbnail. We're going to retire him. We're going to send him off into the sunset with a beautiful trophy. Stay tuned. This broadcast will be followed by that immediately. You're not going to want to miss it. We got to run the disclaimer. I almost convinced the news network that we didn't need the disclaimer anymore. No one took these videos seriously, but it turns out that someone did. Is it funny? Yes. Is it extra funny because it's a PokeTuber that wasn't even featured? Even more so. Alright, run it. Disclaimer time. Warning. If your feelings are easily hurt or you just want to pretend that they are, get lost. Go cry while sucking mass diglets elsewhere. You wanted to suck mine at one point, so feel free to cram your fake outrage up your butt. Here we have it. It seems there's a new trend in the Pokemon influencer and or Pokemon spokesperson realm. Every time you get into an argument, be sure to make a sympathy post, letting everyone know that you're still a human. Don't worry, you're allowed to argue with the individual, the random individual without a platform, and then make a post so that everyone can backpat you, make you feel better about yourself. That's definitely how it should work. You don't have to ignore anyone, and that's not a thing. Surely for Joe to make a post here telling people to be kind and that his feelings were hurt, that there's got to be something behind it, right? There's got to be something really mean-spirited. Surely they said that they were going to do something mean to his whole family, his dog. They were all getting bent over in some way. No, he got called a dunce because he was arguing with someone on whether or not the Game Boy games would be compatible with the Pokemon launches on the Switch. Okay. As a sign of respect with the upcoming Poker Rev ceremony for Open Mouth Thumbnails, it seems that Unlisted Leaf, in a kind act, has reduced the amount of open mouth and even face thumbnails. We got a couple where his hands are lightning and wind and just holding the box. Very nice of him. Oh no, Seismic, if clickbaiting Rattle Pokemon wasn't bad enough, now we have what is taking Leonhardt's pretend Mr. Beast mystery box to the next level. We now have fake in real life friendships. Is this going to be a trend? Oh, Vivian, don't be shy. We can see you hiding behind those Pokemon cards. It's okay. You can show your face, just like I'm showing mine. You guys are wondering why I didn't draw the mustache on. That's because this episode is real, just like my mustache. Can this pull rates for different products trend end already? It's dumb. They're all the same. The packs are all the same. We go watch the video of how the packs are assembled. It's going to be the same. It's all the same. It doesn't matter. Sample size, sample size, sample size. This one is giving me hard Steve Buscemi vibes. Has someone, or can someone please turn Pat into the how do you do fellow kids meme? Cool Trainer Ryan got beat up by his cat. Unfortunately, not the good kind of scratches you can end up with from getting pussy. You guys have probably seen this already, but Rev couldn't pull the Aerodactyl, so now dumb people who watched think it's harder to pull than the other alt art. It's not. Yeehaw! It's time for Graded Cards of the Week! Alright, and number 1, we have a Dat Fast Vet on Discord sending us this bad boy. We got the upside down Charizard, very nice BGS. If any of you still think at any point there's actually a quality control step in place where they check the card to see if it's the right grade, make sure everything's okay, that the card didn't get damaged, this should probably be proof that that's not happening. Because if they can't even notice it's upside down, what are they doing? Number 2, we have, this is I guess less of an egregious example, but we have a painfully off-center Mewtwo GX. You can really tell that it's off-center because of those black lines around the Sun and Moon era stuff. Yeah, real thick on the right side. I don't know exactly how this meets the criteria for a 10. Maybe you should ask PSA. That's all I can say. All right, here we have Danny. Nice. A video that actually shows you opening packs typically isn't profitable, teaching people about expected value, how that works. Gotta like it, and definitely a useful information rather than the pull rate nonsense that everyone is going on about. I'm not exactly sure what's worse here, that Rusty didn't research enough to realize these were homemade counterfeit cards pieced together and signed by the artist, that PWCC was selling it, or that PSA graded them with a red label. Cut at the top there. Well, I don't know why we're talking about foreskin on a PSA label. Turns out it's extremely hard to find an Earl video without restock slopped all over it. Give it a try. I want you guys to let me know what does everyone think of these booster bundles with 6 packs in them. Are you really buying these over 2 3-pack blisters where you can get an extra promo and coin for $1? Seems as though that tricky dicky Pokemon Center Online has not only duped DJ Gigabyte, but me as well. For anyone that doesn't know or isn't aware, usually these 3-card blisters from the Pokemon Center have Cosmos Holo. These 3 birds, these are just the birds from the set. They just printed more of the holo birds from the set. There's no indication online. This is turning into like a market watch scenario where we're gonna have to look out for the consumers getting scammed by the Pokemon Center themselves. This is unacceptable. Also, sometimes these 3-pack blisters, 2-pack blisters, three supposed promo variant things. What is this? What is this, Pokemon Company? Get out of here. Code card for the ladies. All you get. That was a long description. So I guess you get with the code. The code is just gonna give you the regular birds in game. All right, let's open the packs anyway. First ever news Pokemon opening. We got Fusion Strike first. Let's get the Mew alt art, just to make up for this nonsense. No, we got a Landorus holo, so we got more holos. We got a Victini code card again. At least you can't get 2 non-holos. Yeah, you get the 3 birds, so that counts, right? Astral Radiance. What do we need? Something, anything. Dark Patch, Overquill. Thanks, Pokemon Company. Thanks a lot. Muck had the bright idea of getting a Q Boner tattoo, and this is the winning entry by Reina. This is, you know what? This is pretty tame compared to the other entries. Let's just keep it at that. I think we all know why you bought this, Hungry Cabagon, and that's because Zillions of Enemy X is awesome. I would argue that the best CGC return ever is nothing, because you didn't submit anything to them in the first place. Whatcha! It's time for the open mouth thumbnail of the week. You guys know the drill. It's time to vote. To place your vote, I'm going to give you 4 options. You go me a 1, 2, 3, 4 in the comments, in the poll, in the live chat if you're around for it. All 3 would be just spectacular. So number 1, we have the returning current champion Unlisted Leaf screaming at a Visa card and giving himself a headache. Number 2, we have Leonhard coming back with the Charizard butt sex thumbnail. This time with Evolutions groping him instead. Number 3, we have Celio's Network looking like he broke his face for this one. And last but not least, number 4, Dark Ghoul, pretending he didn't see spoilers or no Japanese cards come out before the English ones. Vote now. Those options, once again, number 1, Unlisted Leaf. Number 2, Leonhardt. Number 3, Celio's Network. Or number 4, Dark Ghoul. Can someone please tell me what is on fire in the middle here? Is that your hand? Looks like there might be extra fingers. And what exactly is coming out of the bottom there? Oh, PBM. You do know YouTube puts a live marker on live streams for you when they're actually live. You really don't need to add that to your thumbnail. However, I would like to know how many dumb people think it is live when it definitely is not. Can someone explain the European half booster boxes to me? Is it just like booster boxes are too big for them over there? Is there really a game store that only wanted to place an order for half a booster box and this is how the product came to be? Oh, Surge. What a pull. Surge. They all come with the same cards. The Costco bundle. Absolutely, and if they were here in Canada, I would be buying the living crap out of them. Sakari had his Instagram hacked. My condolences, and if only Instagram had some sort of customer service for this type of thing. But they don't, because they suck. Someone also needs to tell Danny that the Japanese sets always come out before the English ones. This shouldn't be a shocker. Pretty sure the first ever Gem Mint video I watched was a Skyridge reverse return, and it seems like we're right back there. Very nice to see the content evolving. That's it for the news today on Channel 69. This is your host, your lovely host, Rattle, signing out. I would just like to lead into, we're coming up on the celebratory trophy documentary, so if you're watching the premiere, that's about to happen. If you're not watching the premiere, click up above here. There is a link to that. You're not going to want to miss it. It's a beautiful thing. You guys take care. Peace.